The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX thing. These boys and they people in the city see the move.
Let's bring out the starters for your Chicago Bulls. At power forward, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 24, Alize Johnson. At the point, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 2, Lonzo Ball. The man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 9, Nikola Vucevic. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 11, DeMar DeRozan. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach LaVine. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And when I look at the Lakers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they stayed true to it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Howard is out there with Kent Bazemore. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Now here's DeRozan. 23 points his last outing. And the rejection by James.
Boy, superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Tipped away. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Vucevic throws it down.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Here's Westbrook. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Davis, the pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Back to Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll. Beautiful.
Ball against Westbrook. Ball, the bounce pass. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Bazemore against Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
DeRozan's shot is off. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's James. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
That one falls.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Bazemore on the win. Westbrook surveying the D. Back to Bazemore. That one misses. Johnson with some nice D. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And here is James. He's coming off a 31-point game against Sacramento.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And one of the things that separates DeRozan from other two-guys is back-to-the-basket game.
Well said, Kevin, and you're right. I mean, he says every time I shoot a turnaround, I feel like nobody can get to it. He's got excellent footwork. He can really get off the floor. And it's a classic move that made guys like Bernard King a real problem to guard. And I speak from experience on that, folks. King was lethal scoring the ball.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by the Lakers. And the rejection by James.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
To the paint, here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Outside ball. Outside DeRozan. The 11-footer. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Stolen by Ball. Driving to the basket. Shot from the wing. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Ball against Westbrook. 5 to shoot. DeRozan for 3.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Westbrook against Ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bazemore misses. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They trail by 3. Ball against Westbrook. Shoots it up. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Westbrook against Ball. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Rebound the Lakers. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Johnson. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Williams, and he makes that one.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Levine against James, and he drives in, and the dunk by James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Levine for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James against White. The drive by James, and finished off by LeBron.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Now here's Williams. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's LeBron. 12 points for him. The shot by Monk is no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Williams.
Jordan is such a defensive presence. Really key that he stays engaged at that end of the floor.
Now here's Westbrook, guarded closely. That one doesn't go. And it's Chicago the other way. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Kicks it to Bradley. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And there it is for him.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Lakers leading by 7. Now, here's Monk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Into the lane, and then Monk with the dunk.
And that's exactly why you can't give Monk a lane to the bucket. I mean, he explodes towards the rim to throw it down with real vigor.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
White with it. Picked up by Davis. White trying to get open. And he gets it to go. Williams has got his second basket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now, here's Monk. White covering. Monk, the pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Lakers have possession. 7-point differential. James, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
White, bounce pass. Bradley kicks to Caruso. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. The pass to Bradley. Over Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. With the drive, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and LaVine on the wings. Bradley is out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive, beautiful tip in there.
Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there, and Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
White goes in, and Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Chalk up 2 there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. Westbrook with the steal. And stolen by White. On the wing, LaVine. James covered. 3-pointer. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him sit. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
On the wing, Levine. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Here's Westbrook, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
13 foul. Lakers substitution.
Chicago on defense, trailing here by 8. Monk with the ball, back to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years. You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nunn against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Clock is at 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Now Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Horton Tucker, that's good.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. Fires from the line. Nunn grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan. Here's Horton Tucker. DeRozan defending. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Kings. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered closely. Pass to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Nunn against Vucevic. Nunn passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Vucevic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Lakers leading by 8. And here is Monk. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
And Monk drops them both.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
And DeRozan kicks to White. The dish to Vucevic. Trying to get open is Johnson. And it's Vucevic missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. 18 feet out, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. DeRozan's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Now, here's Monk. Light covering. Monk, the pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. White drives in over Monk. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nunn against Ball. And there's the drive. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Now the pass to Monk. Down low. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan scanning the floor. Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Some changes for Chicago. Levine's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for White. Nunn with it. Inside. Here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Williams. Over Davis. Williams can't hit. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Ball against Nunn. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
1:39 left in the first half of the game. Nunn passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
This thing's really rolling for AD now. This could be a big night for him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball finds Levine. Bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bulls.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Williams passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, he's a threat down there.
Here's Nunn. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside ball. To the middle. Here's Caruso. Monk defending. Caruso, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old. Man, you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Driving in, and he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Los Angeles. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline on the offensive end. It's not about getting a quick shot, it's about getting
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was buttered, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Howard. And it's Rondo in at the 2 guard. Back to ball. Fires for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Clock at 6. To the inside. Anthony, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. And the Lakers lead by 16. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. They get it again. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 12 points in the game.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Howard kicks to Westbrook. Knocked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Vucevic with it. Westbrook picks him up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about him.
Anthony's shot is off. Bulls trail by 12. DeRozan passes to Johnson. The Bulls have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
That's his
and the first one drops.
Second team foul.
And Johnson drops them both. Now James. He's got 16. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nice D from DeRozan. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ball against Rondo. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by LeBron. And here's Westbrook. Inside, Howard. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on DeRozan. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by LeBron.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Down low, Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
On the wing, Levine was guarded by Howard. Levine's shot is off. Lakers leading by 12. Right side, Rondo. It's stolen by DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got 17 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Rondo drives in, lays it up off the glass. Rondo's got his first bucket in this one.
Rondo has exquisite handles now. He's got every dribble move in the book, and even then some. So you can't blink or go to sleep when you're trying to defend him.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. He dishes it to Howard. Westbrook against Ball. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Westbrook against White. Pass to Bradley. DeRozan against Anthony. DeRozan's shot is off, and it's the Lakers' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Howard trying to free himself up. The shot off that time. Nice D from Levine. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 16-point game.
Well, you look at DeMar DeRozan, and he is extremely confident with the pull-up jumper. I mean, that's one of his best shots.
LeBron James on the wing. DeRozan defending. Anthony, the pass to Howard. It's stolen by Bradley. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. DeRozan against James. The shot, no good. Lakers leading by 14. Right side, Rondo. Driving inside. Count it. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
With Rondo's tenure in the league, he's been around now for over a decade and a half. He continues to give you flashes of that burst.
White, good.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 6. That one good for 2. Rondo's got 8.
He's a bit of a rarity and maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and how being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Basket good. Here's Westbrook. 18 points for him. Rondo with it. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Zach LaVine. LeBron dishes to Howard. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to James. Left side, Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock at 4. Westbrook fires away from outside. And they get it back. Anthony finds James. Drives to the hoop. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. It's White on the wing. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 13. Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Anthony. Westbrook up top. Pipe covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Caruso kicks to Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good propriety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Anthony Davis in for Anthony. On defense, the Lakers. The jump hook, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint, here's Jordan. Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up James. Pass to Rondo. Driving the lane. Yep, it counts. Rondo's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
White looking around. Shot from 12. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Davis. And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Here he goes. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
.122 left to play here in the third. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. He has 7.
And then that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the city.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Hey, we know this guy's a dynamic scorer, but what Westbrook really is an energetic, intense competitor.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Passes it to Vucevic. And it's blocked by Jordan. And for the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. The Bulls making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Alize Johnson.
And so here is Chicago. Down by 15. Just 4 to shoot. A wide open look here for Vucevic. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Well, you look at Vucevic right there. That's clearly a shot that he's worked on. The proof is in the pudding.
Right side, Rondo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Bulls ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What? Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Johnson, so Williams out there. White is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Alex Caruso. And Westbrook, here we go. James looking around. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll. And trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
Ball against Westbrook. Ball, the pass to Williams. Outside, White. 9 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out left to the wing. Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Ball against Rondo. Here's Jordan. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Vucevic.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Los Angeles calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Zach LaVine's checked in for Williams. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard comes in for Jordan. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Rajon Rondo. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
There's the drive. And Ball with the block.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Davis.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Vucevic the pass to Johnson. And Davis sends it back. Out to the right wing. Double team on Westbrook. There's the pass to Nunn. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Boy, Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Good D by Howard. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Nunn. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, It feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Here's Ball. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Davis. Johnson kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Levine against Nunn. They need this one. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Vucevic with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Nunn against Levine. Takes it inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. To the middle. Ball kicks to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight. Levine against Nunn. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Basket counts. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, that looks like a scouting report breakdown there. I mean, the defense has to know where DeRozan wants to do the most work. That's his sweet spot there.
Passes it to Nunn. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Shoots from the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 25 points for DeMar DeRozan. Lakers leading by 21. Now Westbrook. Driving in, and he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Nunn. Bean passes to Vucevic. Westbrook pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the inside. Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 6 points for Howard.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Ball finds Vucevic. No good with the elbow jumper. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Westbrook against Ball. And it's Howard finishing it off. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
DeRozan against none. DeRozan's shot is off. The Lakers controlling the game. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by James. Howard's got 10 points in the quarter.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Free throw, no good for LeBron. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the pass to Bradley. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And the Bulls with another miss. The Lakers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. He feeds it to Jones. Bradley dishes to Thomas. And here is Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Green. That's short off the rim. And here is Los Angeles now. And James throws it down hard.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Brown. Upside Thomas. Over Westbrook. Thomas's shot is off. Here's James. And they double up James. And taken away by Brown.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 39. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The Lakers controlling the game. Rondo looking around. Jordan trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Rondo.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Thomas passes to Green. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Rondo with the ball. There's the feed to Carmelo. Over Jones. Here's Jordan. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of...
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.